Uh, don't mind
I
me.
didn't know. I didn't even bother looking.
Hello to all the lurkers in the background. That's what paddy fish called themselves the other day, so they're all lurkers now.
I can hear the rain now.
Yeah, I bet. Coming in slightly harder.
You got it?
Yeah, I just got to do the other side, I reckon.
No,
Even it
right
up.
now. While you've got it there, just sand the edge of that hole. All right. You got to sand
Yep.
all of them anyway. Just get a bit of 180 or something like that and sand it, just to break the edge so it's nice and smooth.
Yep.
And you got to do that on all four holes.
Okay.
G'day, mate. Mako and Blair. Now, if there's any pencil lines on the side there, Jay, where you marked it out, sand them off as well while you got it that way, but use a block.
I'm going to mute it. There's a freight train coming. How you going, Blair? How you going, Gene?
I don't know what's wrong with you young whippersnappers. No stamina. Just nice and easy there, Jay. I can see it moving on the chuck a little bit, I think. And Gene was saying that he got your sticker the other day and yours is on the way.
Oh, awesome. Old snail mail's keeping its reputation, isn't it?
Starting to look all right?
Yeah. What's all
Good.
right meant to look like? The Australia Post here, they've got a bit to ask for lately. Amber's waiting and been looking for a $50 parcel that Australia Post can't seem to find.
And Blair said if you give Blair your address, he'll send you a sticker as well.
Cool, I'll do that.
I think the whole world's having mail issues at the moment. They've been inundated with parcels and everything because nobody can go out. You sanded off the pencil lines on that side?
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
got the flat ones.
Sorry?
You read these ones too.
Yeah, you got to get rid of them. If you put any finish over a pencil line, the pencil line just comes through it like nothing on earth.
Right.
Just hand sand it if you like.
Yeah, I've got it.
I don't have to worry about that one up there. It's only the ones at the edge of the holes. Oh, thanks, Blair. It's actually it's actually finished, but I'm still not. I'm not happy with it. Oh, I haven't got it off the chuck yet. Just wait a second. I'll show you. I'll just get Jay to put it up on the big camera for a minute. Oh, he has already. There, there it is there. But like I say, I'm not happy with it yet. I wanted that to be the lighter type green verdigris, but anyway, it's the way it goes, I suppose. Not too bad, I
Oh,
suppose.
what are you
All right.
doing? Are you ditching all of that?
No, I just used it to smooth stuff.
Um,
Oh, I'll be back at
yeah, so Robbo's hijacked my bloody live again.
Uh, the next stage of doing this,
uh, oh,
when he finishes mucking about.
oi, there'll be
Thank you,
enough out of
thank
you,
you,
mate.
thank you both of you. Yeah, I'm happy with the shape and everything of it. I'm just not happy, and I'm happy with the copper coating on it. It's just me. I think.
Do you think? You can sell it right now, Robbo.
No, that one will probably go inside for Julie to use. We don't seem to have many vases around our place for some reason. Probably because I don't buy flowers.
Hashtag buy Julie flowers. uh,
Man, if I walked in with flowers, Julie'd want to know what the hell I've done or spent money on.
oh no, that's just naughty. You should buy it more often then.
Don't push, don't push so, don't push so hard on the bevel. You've just got to virtually glide it in. Starting to look good.
No, I don't like it at all.
That should be cleaned out by now.
You know what?
What?
I'll just say yes. I think to do one hole, then I do the other side. I make that too big. Then I've got to go back and do the other side. It's too big.
Yeah, well, no, what you should be doing is just keeping
Yeah.
the size of the hole through it.
Yeah.
That's why I said just glide the bevel. Don't rub the bevel. By my reckoning, you've only got one to go.
Yeah. Just that little bit of an edge is there.
Well, you might be better just getting your skew chisel and pushing it against the edge of the hole and just sliding that in. All right,
Yeah.
so you keep the roundness in it.
Oh, it's kept the roundness in it. It's just where the two circles meet there in the middle.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
We'll just blend it in a little bit. That's all.
I might just keep going with the bowl gouge so I get the same.
Well, you're the one holding the tool, so you do what you think's right.
Because it's only a little bit that I've got to get off the edge there.
All right. Yeah, all right, Blair. I'll tell him. Blair's Blair's going down to his workshop. Can you send him a link for the?
Yeah. Oh, weird. Oh. What is it? Oh, okay. I'll put the camera down there, Robbo, so you can have a look. Otherwise, I've got to be here all bloody day.
Yeah, right here.
See that, though?
Yeah, yeah. Not much you can do about that. It's better than it was anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, send Blair a link and then
Alright.
sand that out.
Oh, the roof is too over. That's still good, isn't it? This camera's terrible sometimes. The operator's a bit of a douche, but you know, you get
So,
that.
sorry, what's that?
I said the operator of the camera is a bit of a douche.
I don't know. When you got to move them around, it's right. We'll sand that one up and get rid of the lines. All right. While you're doing that, I'm just going to go and put the. I'll go and put the kettle on. All right.
Yep.
Cup of tea time over here at the ranch.
Uh-oh. Here comes the horse's ass again. Hey, horsey. You need some hay? Robbo's gone and put his kettle on, so he's having a tea, so he didn't see that.
So, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So, what the heck was the problem? That was so weird.
Yeah, just computers. I just put it down to just computers being computers, you know.
Oh, I guess.
Can I just say they are man-made after all? There is in there somewhere.
Well, good. I'm glad it's working. That's. I like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to ban you of doing that stuff.
Sorry, it's just a little too much Mountain Dew.
No, you're right. Still good. Just as long as it's behind cameras, you know. This is a little bit trickier than I thought it was going to be, eh?
Yeah, that end piece is going to be really kind of tricky. You may want to go at it so, like, on instead of turning your rest like towards the wood, do it the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just. It's slightly frustrating me. This. Have you ever done a piece that's got the two holes on the side like that?
I never have.
Okay. Well, when you do, you'll realise what I'm talking about. There's where the two holes meet.
Yeah.
Down here, it's kind of tricky to make it level, just to say the least.
Huh.
It's something to maybe take into consideration when you're doing one. When you do one, because what I thought I could do was just drill the hole through one way and then just match it up on the other side, but it not working like that.
Yeah, that's really a cool piece. I saw that this morning. I was when I got up this morning, I saw, oh man, I missed out last night.
That's right. I started a bit later yesterday too. I started an hour and a half late too.
Yeah, I was waiting, and then I started watching other YouTube stuff, and then I crashed.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah, I'm old.
So you're going to do a live soon?
I think I may plug one in for tomorrow night.
All right. That'll be one on the slip though, won't it?
I was thinking about doing it tonight, but so I have my stepson who lives in Cincinnati. He's here. His grandpa died,
Okay.
and so he drove from Cincinnati to Utah, which is a really long drive. And then we have like furniture kind of stuff, this great big huge cabinet that, no kidding, it probably weighs like 600 pounds. It's just a behemoth. Anyway, we gave it to him, and so he rented the trailer and is now going to drive it back to Cincinnati.
Wow.
So we were loading all that stuff up today, and frankly,
Couldn't be fluffed.
so probably tomorrow night.
Yep. All right. Well, when
Or
you set it up,
Tomorrow morning for you guys, I think,
yes, it will be. Yeah.
or ish. Because what time is it there now? You're like 1?
Yeah, it's 1:30 p.m.
So yeah, probably your time would be probably like around 10, I guess, or 11.
Yep. All right. I'll be there.
Cool. Where'd
No
Robbo
wonder.
go?
Oh, he was making a coffee. Maybe he's having a chat with his wife.
With his boss.
With his wife, yeah, the boss. That's it.
Oh, with his wife. I thought you said his boss.
Same thing.
Right.
So I'm going to do a small finial here and a big one here.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that's why he got me to put the center points in there and there.
Yeah, this is going to be cool.
Interesting, huh?
I need to get a bigger bit so I can do as big of holes as that. But
Yep. Well, this piece is I think it was 190. This piece, but if you can get bigger on your lathe, do it.
have you seen my shop?
No, only like what we're seeing now, pretty much.
I'll just kind of step away, and that's my small benchtop lathe.
Yep.
And then
Put it up.
that one's where my camera and all that
Hang on.
is.
Sorry, I'll put you on the big camera. Hang on. Sorry. There you go.
So I just got all of this set up,
Oh yeah, nice.
and then that's my small guy over there.
Yep.
But now I actually have some space to do some stuff, and I just barely got my big lathe. There's a company here called Harbor Freight,
Yep.
and basically everything comes out of China. And I picked up my big lathe. I think it was like $300.
Wow.
So it was, and the kicker is I only paid $100. The company that I work for gives me a tool allowance, so they paid $200.
Oh, nice.
So
That worked out pretty good.
and then up above there is just junk storage.
Yeah.
And
So you got a few
that
dead bodies
is what I
lying
melt
around.
my HDP in.
Yeah. I put your
And
mic
that
close to
is
his
junk.
face. Oh.
I see you got a few dead bodies around there too, Joe. Blair.
Well, Robbo,
That
you
one.
missed
That.
out.
God, that's an improvement.
That's
Right?
how he came on the screen. You weren't here, Robbo.
That's. You've been playing the Godfather, have you?
You know, believe it or not, that's actually one of my favorite series. Is I usually watch it once a year, 1, 2, and 3.
Manic Martin. Gene's asking you how do you like it. I assume he's talking about the lathe.
You know, it's not as high quality as a lot of the lathes that are out there. Um, I Some of the parts are kind of too plasticky, and it's kind of plate metal-y, you know, so it's just not the quality. Um, it bogs down a little bit with the motor. It definitely could have a bigger motor to it, but everything else that I've done with it, um, it's been doing great. The headstock actually swivels, and so I'm not limited to any size that's, you know, I could do, you know, the big bowls or whatever that I want to. So I haven't done one yet,
That's it. You're
but
banned. Get out. I wish my $400 lathe did that. Turn the headstock.
yeah, you
No,
know, it's kind of a cool theory, and it doesn't vibrate or anything like that. So
well, the headstock on this lathe here that I've got in the camera, that also swivels around, but you can't, which is very handy sometimes for doing goblets and vases and things like that, where you don't have to lean over the bed. But I very rarely swivel it. But if I do swivel it around, I can turn 8 feet on it if I have to.
oh, 1958 Shopsmith Manic. Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot of people use the chopsmith in the states, and geez, I tell you what, some of them produce good work off them too.
Oh yeah. Those shopsmiths are their quality. And I mean the motors, they last forever. You know, I've heard of bearings going on them, but that's about it.
Yeah. Right, is that the last one? Is it, Jay?
Yeah, I just seen a bit of pencil line on the side, so I was just getting rid of it.
Right out.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Okay, right. Take it out. Now you got to put it between centres and put the long side in the tailstock.
All right. Hey, Mr. Ed.
Bravo, do you remember Mr. Ed?
Yep. I'm Mr. Ed the Talking Horse. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
That's right. That wasn't a
Jay,
bad
there was
show, actually.
an old TV show called Mr. Ed. The name of the talking horse.
That sounded a bit like more like Rocky out of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
All right, here we go.
Uh,
Hey, Rocky! Watch me pull that out of my head.
Robbo's taking the stage.
know. Don't you do that.
Why?
Just put a little mark. You'll see why in a minute.
I did just put a little mark. I didn't bang a big hole in there.
No, well that's all right.
Bloody hell, mate.
You're gonna learn to be a spindle turner for a change.
So, Manic, are you looking for a bench top?
Sorry?
So
Manic says he's looking for a smaller lathe.
God, you're making me stand up now, Jay. Right now, don't put that
Hey,
in there yet. I said you're making me stand up. Don't put it in.
The tailstock back on yet.
Oh right. Right now, like I said, don't put it in yet. Put me up on the big camera, please. Okay. Now what you're going to do, Jay, is just suspend it on the points. Don't engage the things so that it spins like that just on the points for the moment, all right?
Yep.
To say when, I can't see you. You
Oh,
put
okay,
yourself
go
in
ahead.
the put yourself in the right there. Right now, just bring me up big again, but keep you off to the side so that I can keep an eye on you.
Okay.
Right. No,
I don't know how to do that.
just move along. You'll soon see. If you just leave it like that and click on me, that's
There you
it.
go.
Right. Now you're going to hold the skew chisel between your thumb and your forefinger like that. And you're going to sit on the rest and pinch it and lock it there because you need your right hand free.
Yep.
And what you do, come up to the end of the thing where you've got a square
Yep.
and just make sure that all four corners touch. So do the headstock or the tailstock end first, doesn't matter. Now is it only hitting on one?
Yep.
Right, well the one that it hits on, put towards the top. Like if this one was hitting, if the chisel was hitting this one for instance, put it
Yep.
towards the top. Now what you do is you get your skew chisel and you just give it a little knock down a fraction and then tighten your tailstock a little bit.
Yep.
You done that?
So it's not as free
Right.
to turn.
Right, now go around it again to see if you got four corners that hit. What you're aiming to do is to get all four corners to hit.
Oh, miles off.
Right, well, just knock it down. And you just tighten the tailstock a little bit each time you do it so that it doesn't fall back down again. Because you've got to get it in square.
Yep.
Now the reason you knock it down is so that it slices through the grain and doesn't go back into the old hole. If you try loosening the tailstock and moving it, you never do it. It just automatically goes back into the old hole. This is what they don't teach in wood turning books anymore. Because everybody wants to turn valves.
Now these two are level and touching, and the other two aren't. So
Right, as long as it's even. If you've got two opposite ones touching and two opposites missing each other, as long as they're the same, missing by the same amount, that's pretty good. Because that timber probably won't be exactly square.
yeah, no, it isn't because they rounded the bloody corners off.
Well, it doesn't matter.
And then I had to round the corners off.
No, well, you should be working on the square section, not the rounded part.
Yeah, I did.
Right. Now do the same at the headstock end. And put yourself up into full screen, up into the screen again. Now move it out towards the end a bit further. Just keep it away from where you round. All right, just keep it away from where you cut the corners out. No, that's what I was saying, Gene. They don't teach you this in wood turning books anymore. But if you're working on furniture legs and things like that, it's critical where you're coming off a square part that it's dead straight. Otherwise, it looks terrible. Same with veranda posts or anything like that where you've got square pommels on them. Now you can see why you don't drive the drive spur in.
Split it in half.
Well, no, you can't move it. After you've done it about 20 times, it becomes rather quick.
All right, it's hitting both of these corners, but not these ones, but around about the same.
All right. All right. What? Sorry. No, it's hitting one side, is it?
Yeah.
Which corners is it hitting? Just show me. It's missing those two, is it? But hitting the other
Let me
two.
see.
Misses those and hits those two,
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah.
Right. Put
Yeah.
those two. Put the two that it's hitting at the top,
Yep.
dead flat.
And just bang it down from.
Yeah, you hit it in the centre to knock it right down in the both sides at
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
If it's hitting on diagonal corners, that's fine. No, use the handle. Give it a thump with the handle. That way. Now try it. It's probably bedded too far into the headstock now to move it.
Oh, it's touching three of them.
Rightio, that'll do. Okay, put your tool rest up near the tailstock end now. Now, starting from just inside the edge of the hole that you'll see when it rotates, rough that section down towards the tailstock, all right? Don't go up into the hole. Do you understand what I mean or not?
Yeah.
I guess I'll find out in a second. No, you can go in just a little bit from there towards the hole because it's thick, right?
Just go like that.
Yep, rough all that down, out of the way. Tighten your tailstock. Drop your handle a little bit. Actually, you're still on the lowest speed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Take it up too. Put it on about the middle one.
All right.
G'day, Mike. How are you?
How you going, Mike?
Hey, Mike. I saw in one of the chats that Mike retired. Is that true?
Oh, I think he's still working. Check your tail stock.
Good on you, Mike.
Hi.
Oh, I was just telling Mike, good on him. I'm glad somebody's able to retire these days.
Jay, get out of the habit of pivoting around your hand on the rest, will you? Move your body.
I was just trying to avoid that.
Well, you do that by sliding sideways. I take it you must have been a foreman, a supervisor, or a team leader, were you, Gene? Right, now, Jay, get your spindle gouge. Now, you can move towards that hole a little bit,
Yep.
and using your spindle gouge, what you've got to try and do is get that to come in really tight down from there, all right? Oh, I see. Yeah, right, Jay. That'll do, Jay. Now come back to the corner again and take a bit more out. Right, a bit more.
Closer.
Yeah, just slowly move back on and do it nice and close. Right, now, I hope I make myself clear here. Follow the hole around so that you get a round over as you're coming down now, all right?
Huh?
Okay. All right, put me on the big screen for
You
a
want
minute.
me to curve it in like that?
Yes, it's a big bead.
Oh yeah. All right.
No, not down there, up near the hole.
Yeah, I was just getting rid of that bit in case the wind hit it.
You won't be anywhere near it. No, you're swinging the chisel the wrong way again. Just put me on the big screen for a minute. Just got to... Right.
You know as well as I do, I'm going to pick this up.
Okay. Here's your hole. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, using your spindle gouge, wait on, I've just got to find mine. There it is. You got to start here like this.
I'll push it out towards the other way around.
So that it looks like that.
Yeah. All right. Too much looking stuff with it.
Right, just have a look and let's see. That looked pretty good. Yeah. Right, just come back towards the hole a little bit now. Have a look and just make sure you're right. Yeah, you can start moving back towards the hole a bit more, and follow the radius of the hole.
I don't do radiuses, sorry. I'll try, but I don't really.
Right, you wanted to make a Christmas decoration.
Unique one.
That's looking good,
Yeah.
Jay.
A little bit more,
yeah,
hey?
just a fraction more. I wouldn't go any more than about 3 millimeters. All right,
Yeah.
up
Stop
towards
the
the hole.
content.
Right, yeah, that's looking good. Right, now continue that cut all the way. Get rid of your waste in the bottom there, so you've got room for the chisel to go.
Uh-huh.
Just keep using your spindle gouge. I could have been really mean and made you do it
Yeah,
with a skew chisel.
Oh, yeah. Do you want it to blow into pieces?
No, just flatten that out a little bit there. Go back to the groove there. Back. No. Go back towards the groove. Back towards the hole.
To your
There.
left, Jay. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Now, no. Bit more towards the tailstock. There. Now, just flatten that out in there. Just keep flattening it out. Don't keep tapering it. No, don't taper it, straighten it.
Straighten it.
Yeah, get it straight. Just get rid of that little bit there.
Sorry.
That's it. Now, run another half beat around. Continue that curve down into that bit there.
Back into it like that.
Wait on. Just put me on the big camera again for a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, Robbo, but are you wanting the outside to look more roundish?
Yeah.
Kind of
I'll
like an
show him now.
ornament?
I'll show him now. Right, now, Jay, what you got is this. At the moment with your hole in here, right?
Yep.
Right. What you got to do is continue this curve down here, but keep this bit here fairly flat at the moment, okay?
Oh.
So, just as you come down here and get into that, you just slide sideways.
Oh.
All right, so that ends up
Yep.
like that at the moment. Just wait
Oh.
until this thing stops. So do you end up with that? Okay?
Yes.
Rightio, away you go.
All right.
God, there's another $200, Jay. I got bloody shavings in my cup of tea.
It's good fiber for you, Robbo.
I'm going to be
Wanna
paying
be-
great grandkids, great grandkids soon.
I know.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree, Mike, that it does look like a old carriage lamp at the moment. Right, just switch it off a minute, Jay, and give me a look, please.
Is Mike saying so dirty stuff?
Sorry, no.
No.
Just get it round flat to the camera, will you please, so that I can see how the radius is going. That's almost perfect, all right? Just follow that down and just keep going now.
Get lost for words there, Robbo.
No, I was concentrating on something else for a minute.
Mike was saying
Why?
that he wishes Scarlett Johansson was a wood painter.
Just wait a second. What? Aren't I good enough, Mike? trouble is, Mike, that you wouldn't learn anything.
Who
You'd
would
be
you
too
rather
busy
see,
with.
Mike? Me or
Oh, I
Robert?
bet you could teach him a few things.
I realise that. That's why I don't come on camera very often, Mike.
Why?
Well, Midnight Joker says, "You're too pretty, Robbo."
Oh, I can't see the chat when I got it in full screen.
I know that. No, that's all right.
Shh, just don't tell anyone. How's that?
That's okay. Continue down like that. Now you've got to get that little bit at the bottom there, the straight section. No, the bit out towards the tailstock from there. Right. You've got to reduce that in diameter a little bit yet. You need to
Oh,
take it down to see where the bit near the tailstock is. There's a little groove there. Move your finger up towards the headstock a bit. No, towards the
oh,
headstock. Take it down to that diameter there, all right? But keep
oh,
that radius. Keep that radius around there as you're coming down.
yep.
Don't swivel round your hand.
You
When
don't
you,
need to see that.
I see everything. I also hear it.
You didn't pick up on the other times I did it, so I got away with them.
No, I've been waiting for you to correct it. Okay, Joe, give me a look at it now. Right. Okay, now, put me on full screen again. Whoa, rainstorm.
Yeah, someone's got a fireman's hose on the roof, I think.
Right, now at the moment, yours sort of looks like this. I'll just. Now you're going to have to get your skew chisel, and right where that meets the thing there, put in a V cut. Nice deep one. Now you've got to make sure that that bevel there is facing at right angles across the lathe, all right? Not around there like that, but at right angles. So you get a straight cut down this side here.
Oh,
Right, away you go. Now we're going to do this in stages, all right?
yep.
Needs to go towards the tailstock a little bit, Jay.
This camera's taped down, so its movability is a
Yeah.
bit.
All right, that's okay. That's good. Now remember to keep the left-hand bevel at right angles to the lathe. So in other words, it's got to go right out to the right-hand side. Not quite that. That's about it. Right. Long point down.
Right there.
Yep. Right where the curve starts. All right.
All right.
You right on the point of that or not?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Must be blunt.
Might have been the wrong bloody point, I think. Yeah, blunt.
Right. Go and sharpen it.
That's what I'm doing. Just put on mute. Smoking.
Right. We'll widen it out. Don't just force it in there. You've got to make 4 or 5 cuts in there. It doesn't look like you're right. It doesn't look like you're right on the. It doesn't look like you're right on the point.
I killed it. See? It's dead. I've killed the grind.
Oh, I know
And then
you
I killed
stuff.
the piece. Don't mind me, just a bit of damage control, right?
Yeah, rightio.
I'll grab the right tool. I marked the bloody edge of it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, that killed that.
No, just take another cut down from the top to the bottom. You're not cutting near the top. You're just rubbing it.
You know what? I'll throw myself in the bin in a minute.
Drop your handle down a bit, Jay. Jay, just put me on the big camera for a minute.
Yep.
Right. Now, you've got to be cutting right on that point, Jay. I'll just put the other... Just wait a second. I'll see if I can get it in this camera or not. Let it down a bit. I think the tailstock's going to get in the way. That's the problem.
Blair's left his wood hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Happens,
tailstock.
you know.
The tailstock going to get in the way, unfortunately. Well, look at the handle on the tailstock. Right.
Yep.
So you should be... Right, I'll do it here. I'll do it here. See there?
Yeah.
You're trying this, and it won't work.
Oh,
You've got to get it. You've got to get it up there.
Can I show you something?
Yeah, but now just wait a second as well. Good day, Stace. How are you?
How you going, Stace?
Hey,
Now,
Stace. Welcome to 4 a.m.
Right. Now, what you're doing is this. You're putting your first cut in, only you're down here like this and it's going to slide. Get it up there and slide it back until it just nicks it. Put it in. Now, remove the chisel and then come in on the side here. What you're doing is you put it in the groove here.
Yeah.
You put it in the groove and then you slide it across there and wonder why it's not cutting. Get it right out and then cut. And that's all the pressure it takes. All right? Give that a whirl.
And after today, I think I'm gonna flatten my skew out and regrind it. It just messed up.
I think that'd be a very good idea. It's got more facets than the Hope Diamond.
Oh, can I get some money for it? Hey,
No,
what's the black lines going through your pine? Is that glued together?
yeah, it's laminated fine.
Oh.
End of an old veranda post. Now, when you've made your cut, take the chisel out and put it in again and make the cut beside it, all right? But make sure you keep that left-hand bevel straight across.
Does it matter how wide I make that?
No, it doesn't matter a bugger. You've got to make it wide.
Yeah, I was going to say I can't get my bloody skew in there anymore.
Yeah, well, that's all right. It's like chopping through a tree with an axe. Now, right, clean out the debris in the bottom by coming in, just getting rid of that. Put your left hand bevel against the bottom there and clean it out. Now just follow the taper that you got on the other side. Don't make a new one. Keep working on it. Right, that'll probably do it for the moment anyway. Right, now, I'll be back in a second, Joe. I just got to go and get a chisel, all right?
Yeah.
Stace, we're all doing really well. Hopefully you're doing good too, you and Nick.
Yeah, going all right. How about you and the family? How they going? Settling back into the school days again, all right?
Jay, it's time for me to go nighty-night.
All right, thanks for coming in.
No, thanks for inviting me, man.
No worries.
Hey, have a good night. See you, Stace, Mike, Manic, Robbo. When you come back, tell them. See ya.
All right, no worries. Take it easy.
What?
Oh, Blair's left.
Oh, see you later, Blair.
No, he's gone.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what you're going to do now, Jay, put me on the big camera again. Now, using your roughing gouge, you're going to come up to here, but if you hold it like that, you're going to run into that face there, right?
Huh?
So you've got to turn the chisel over like that,
All
so
right.
that it faces straight up and down.
Same as the bowl gouge.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
sort of. Now, you're going to go down about half that depth, all right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at him showing off. Yeah.
Okay? Right.
Yeah, no worries. I've just got a little bit of crap to knock out where the skew chisel left, so I'll just get that out and get into that.
What's the matter?
Oh, there's just a little bit right in the bottom of the V that's left from the skew chisel. I was just going to clean that out.
No, just leave it alone for a moment, all right?
All right. Yeah.
Right. Put yourself back on the camera again.
Oh, thank you.
Right, just move your tool rest down so that it's straight. Now remember to bring the roughing gouge over so the flute is completely shut.
There or there? You reckon over there?
No, down as close as you can get it into that section there, all right?
Oh, my dog's barking up flies now. That's interesting.
Now, turn it round and make sure you're clearing the corners.
Yeah, I did. I checked that.
Now, this is what the roughing out gouge was made for. it in at right angles. Get the chisel at right angles to the work. Move the handle towards the headstock. Move the handle right round to there. More, there. No, too far, there. Okay, good, that'll do. Right. Okay, put me back up on the big camera again. Whoa, man. Have we got rain and wind?
I can hear that. It's very rare I can hear it coming from you.
Well, wait on, I'll turn the camera around, you can have a look. Horizontal rain.
Yeah.
G'day, Tommy. Okay.
How you going, Tommy?
Now, about 15 millimetres, put in a V-cut.
Yeah. I'll do about my 15 mil.
And then use your gouge.
Yep.
And there's going to be a bead there, all right?
Uh-oh. He said the naughty word.
Now, it's much easier to do it with a skew chisel than it is with a gouge, believe it or not, into that corner, but so do that first.
With the what? What's all did you say?
Do that. Put a V cut in and then use your gouge and put a bead in there.
Oh, right. Did the marking the wrong way, didn't I?
Make it slightly deeper. Right, now put a bead there.
I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna ask. Turn the handle
Sorry?
left or right?
What's up?
I'll turn the handle left or right.
Well, it depends which side you're working. If you're working on the left, the handle goes to the left-hand side. If you're working on the right-hand side, it comes to the right-hand side.
Right.
And you got to twist it right over so that
Yep.
the flute
Doesn't catch.
flute gets completely shut. Now you can clean up the bottom of that with a skew in a minute, all right?
Yeah.
Don't forget to swing the handle.
Yeah. No, this is the one that I trip up on.
All right, no worries.
No,
Manic,
didn't do it.
quite understand that. You're not swinging the handle across, Jay, and you're
No.
just ending up with a straight line.
Yeah, don't touch that bit, eh?
Now you can't swing the handle too far on that side, or you'll run into the timber, but you can on this side.
Oh, yeah, poo bum.
Right, just put me on the big camera again for a minute.
I'm always good at doing it left, but not right. Right way seems to trip me up every time.
Now,
I know the action I've got to do, I just don't seem to get it.
right, just hold on a second. Gonna have to move this back a bit. Okay. Watch the handle. So you start off with it flat on its back. Flute completely open, alright?
Yeah.
As you're going round, see how far the handle moves around?
Uh-huh.
It's at 45 degrees to there.
Yes.
If you don't move the handle and just push it in, you end up with a straight line instead of a nice curve.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Right, try
Yeah.
that.
I know the action I've got to do. I just can't seem. I don't know, I'll get there eventually, I suppose. Just.
No, you can't, Stace. The left hand only holds the chisel on the rest. That's all it does.
Right.
You're still not swinging the handle. You're just
Yeah,
twisting
no,
it.
I don't like it.
Well, get used to it. Everything is
Can I
made
trim
up
this
of
side
beads and
down a bit?
coves. Eh?
Can I trim this side down a bit?
Yeah, you can take a bit out of there. That chisel sounds blunt, actually. No, just to explain to you, Stace. I don't know if you can see it in the small screen or not. I'll move it up closer. The action of it is it's twisting like that, but it's also moving like that. So you've got to get the handle around in order to get the curve. If you don't move the handle, you end up with a straight line. So there's three movements like Beethoven. It's going that way, it's twisting over, and the handle's moving around as well. And that's how you get the curves in it. That's a better action, Jay. That's exactly it. Right, you got a curve in it now, I can't see.
Nah, it's the wrong bloody way.
Shouldn't be. I'll put my glasses on and see if that makes a difference.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh. Yeah, you got two straight lines. Alright,
I've
leave it.
got one curve a little bit, but not heaps. But then this one goes the opposite. It kind of goes that way.
Yeah, well, that's because you're moving the chisel the wrong way. Yeah, don't worry about that. You can get your long point of his skew and clean that bottom bit out there, alright? Now you're tracing down the face of that square bit there, that's it. Now come around onto your bead and follow that around. Just take a bit out at a time. Try not to make that one too deep. Otherwise you're going to cut it off.
Alright. What are you barking at? Going batty, that dog.
No, bring the handle round even further. The handle should end up at 45 degrees to the timber. And you've got to keep lifting the handle as well while you're going in. No, you twisted it and turned it too quick. And you didn't bring the handle back.
Hold your dick yourself.
Move your handle round towards you, towards you, towards you, towards you. Leave it like that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry, there's going to be more to do yet.
I know there bloody well is.
Right, is that nice and clean down in the bottom now or not? No, in the
No.
eh?
You could do a little bit more.
Well, get that right first, alright?
Yeah.
Always make sure where the point is. You right?
Yeah, I was just annoyed with myself because I thought I was. Oh,
You're cutting too far down the blade. Down the cutting edge. Yes, please, Stace.
I just muted it so I could swear.
I knew what you were doing.
Fuck. I just thought about it now.
What's the matter?
I'm looking at my nice garden. I think it might be Smoko or something, or knockoff time or something, I don't know.
No, you're nearly finished. We'll finish this end first, alright? The rest of it's easy.
I just stuffed this end up.
How? What have you done? Give us a look.
Got that big
Just
groove, another big groove cut into it again, and
all right. Right. If you're starting to get cheese with it, stop.
yeah.
Okay.
That's why I went outside and looked at the flowers in my garden.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I quite often go outside and scream.
Oh, that's why I like the mute button. No one else can hear me other than Amber and my neighbours.
Oh, my neighbours can hear me if I go off the planet. I tell you. But if it's going wrong, you're starting to get too tense. So it's better to just leave it alone now. So put the tools down and we'll have a chat with everybody.
I have.
Good. I've been known to empty a classroom where I've been teaching 12 or 14 turners because they're all starting to get stroppy with themselves. I say to them, right, put your tools down, all come over here. We go up to the door and I tell them to go for a 100-yard run across the other building on the other side and come back again.
I can roll faster than I can run, but
Sorry?
I said I can roll faster than I can run.
Well, whatever floats your boat.
I'll just go and sit in my chair.
Now, the rest of it's going to be fairly easy, Jay. I'll show you what we're going to do so you can think about it during the night. All right, I'll just move this camera back again. I've got to move my whole bench. Right. Now, this is what you've been doing for the past week anyway. All right. So
Yeah.
we're going to roll a half feet into here.
Yeah.
Down into there. Just put a little knob on the end like that.
I thought it was a little knob that was controlling my tools.
And that's how quick it takes.
Yeah. No one likes to show off.
So that's what you're doing tomorrow.
Okay, I'll have nightmares about that. Thanks.
Oh, I could have been real mean and made you do it with a skew chisel.
Yeah. You know where I would have told you to shove that, don't you?
No, that'd be painful.
Not with mine, it wouldn't be.
Well, that's true, of course. Like I say when I'm teaching, like this end here is the sharp end and the other end's the blunt end. But sometimes I can't tell the difference.
That's the end you whack them with. Oh, you're not doing it right.
All right.
Come on, Stace, where's my coffee? I got a new sticker the other day too. Woohoo!
From
I
who?
can't even. I can't. No one can read it because he's made a dark background with dark writing. Sid.
Ah, it's the same. I used to have a signwriter friend. I've still got a signwriter friend, but he doesn't do signwriting anymore. But he was doing this sign for a shop, and he tried to convince the owners that, look, that lettering is no good, the background is too dark, the letters are too dark, nobody can read it at 60 kilometres an hour driving down the street. It's all right for business cards, but it ain't all right for your sign. So anyway, he ended up changing it after 12 months because he didn't attract any passing trade. He had Old English lettering in black on a dark grey background. And it looked all very stylish for Toorak.
Is he related to Sid? Sorry, Sid. He'll watch this back later.
Yeah, I used to have a kettle like that too, Stace. Bloody thing, it never. You could go and have lunch while it warmed up. The new one I've got's fantastic. By the time you turn around and fill the cup with a tea bag, it's just about cooked.
Buy a kettle that goes on your stovetop.
Well, the one inside's on the stove, but the one out in the workshop, just a normal electric kettle.
I think one may require some super glue.
Eh?
Oh, there's a crack in it.
Where?
Oh, I'll point the camera down. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Right there. It goes right across from there to there.
Oh, yeah.
And it comes down a little bit too.
Well, it's not going to worry it really, but you can whack some glue in it if you want to.
Put the microphone on. Go.
All right. Well, I'd better go and do some more work, I suppose.
All right.
So-
Costas just put something up.
Sorry.
I said Costas just put something up. Something about the hurricane they had in there on their island.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube. I can't go and watch it now.
Yeah, they got hit pretty badly, apparently.
Yeah. He put up a video the night before the craft fair, and it was it looked like the trees were going to blow over.
Yeah. Okay, I shall bid everybody a good afternoon and evening, morning. You have a good day, Stace, with your kids. Hope they're going well at school again now. And I shall see you all later.
All right.
Bye bye.
See you
No
later.
worries.
I'm going to run away too. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. have a chat, you know. Oh, blocking them out. Alright guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna bugger off inside for a little while. It's rather chilly today. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys and girls. Thank you.